Welcome to the AIP channel where anything is possible, where we'll talk about anything and everything your heart's desire. And we're broadcasting on the Troubled Minds Radio Network, KUAP Digital Broadcasting, Spotify, Apple, and all where you get all your other favorite podcasts. So please enjoy. Welcome to the AIP channel where anything is possible, where we will talk about anything and everything your heart's desire. You know that. Um, we are broadcasting on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Troubled Minds Radio Network, KUPD Digital Broadcasting. For sure, check that out. There's lots of great shows on there. And you'll get lots of different insight on many topics, many topics. Tonight, I want to talk about, or today, or wherever you are, whatever time you're listening, I want to talk about infrastructure. I used to be part of the industry, and it's just my little seat here. We, and though I'm no longer part of it, but it's something I've looked at over and over again. Now you see, and it might scare you to think about really, but you see brand new bridges where people build bridges for roads, but you look to your left, look at the railroad bridges, and they look rough, absolutely rough. I got a video of one today. I didn't see no holes or anything like that, but just the state it looks like it's in. Of course, railroads can't shut them down like roads. We got plenty of other roads, and we can shut. Like where I was at, they shut that whole section down. It actually collapsed. The bridge that was on the road actually collapsed. So they had to shut that road down, and then they built a new bridge. But beside it, it's still the same old railroad bridge. It ain't been touched in umpteen years and been built God knows when. You know, we already have bridges. You can go on. There's a website you can go to. You can look up the ages of bridges and where they're at. Like you can go state by state. You can go Mississippi, and it'll show you the oldest bridges in the area, and you'll be surprised. Like just on the regular roads, bridges are 50, 60, 70 years old, and a lot of them were built. A lot of them were built for 50 years, and some of them getting 70, 80 years old and older. Some of them, it's still wooden underneath there. I talked about this a long time ago on the podcast. Before I was really posting a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's it is crazy. So I'm gonna show video in a second of the bridge I was beside today, and maybe inspire this video today. I have so many other podcasts already sitting there. If you can see my tabs on my computer right now, it's absolutely ridiculous of all the different things and stuff that I'm pulling research off of and looking and digging and for all the other subjects I got in my head. But today's fresh on my mind, so let's go ahead and swing and knock this one out of the park, and then I'll record the other ones. It really, let's see if we can. I'm gonna do this while I'm talking. So if you're watching the video and see my head turn, don't worry about that. It's just I'm trying to figure this out and see where it's at. And is this? I think this is it. Of course, it covers up what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's a short video. You'll hear some wind and stuff. Let's see. Let me share my screen. I should have been a little bit more prepared, but you know how I am. I'm winging it. I'm winging it like hell. Um, I started a little GoPro today. The bridge beside it is brand new, just a few years old, and this one right here, you can see it's just ancient, ancient. You know, you can look in the picture here. It don't look bad. Um, like I don't see no major cracks in the concrete or nothing like that. You zoom in, whatever, but still, you're looking at probably 70-year-old bridge that how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of tons go across it every day because really millions. You know, each one of them trailer um, hauling rock and stuff probably, you know, God knows what it is, 150,000 pounds or something like that, or more than that. If you know, put it in the comments below. And, um, it's a lot. So I mean, you put a whole train going across there, especially one of them big boys. We got like 3 or 4 engines on the front, and they're hauling tail. And you know, it's a big. Or if you see 3 or 4 engines and it's barely dragging, you know it's a long something gun. And you know that's a lot of weight, a lot of vibration, a lot of shaking, and just man, we've had incidents recently, and I hate to say it, but I think we're going to be having a lot more if something don't give. And there's no way they could you know truly catch up now. I mean, there's no way. You know, everything is so old and ancient on that side. You really would have to um, just build a new section beside it, kind of what they do with bridges, and then have it where the train could, once it's done, have the train where it could go to that side, have one of them switches right there. You know, and but you know the trillions of dollars uh, it would take to rebuild our infrastructure is overwhelming, absolutely overwhelming. You know, we got more important things as a country to worry about. You know, we got to make sure we got to feed the machine, make sure keep war going. That's the most important thing. And then you don't have bad people, but when certain people are paying both sides, it just makes things bad and really worse because they don't care about what happens. They just want to get paid, and they want to if they're selling arms and weapons and bombs and all that stuff to both sides, that's what it is. It's crazy, but um, but yeah, just I still got up here a little picture. Um, as you drive around, just kind of be aware. Especially get on some old country roads and stuff like that. I don't want like nobody paranoid. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, stuff happens though. But if but it's kind of be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. Take a gander at these bridges. Slow down. And then suckers look all busted up. Man, don't drive on them. See, they do whatever you got to do to go around. I mean, if it's the only way, it is what it is. But some of these bridges, and roads just go around if possible, because you know I don't see somebody hurt over neglect. You know, always steal from Peter to pay to Paul. As they say, over the years, why, instead of spending this money on infrastructure, they paid somebody to pour ketchup, see which ketchup thing is faster to pour, and they gave them $250,000 to figure that out. I mean, who gives a crap? Really, truly, who gives a crap? Which one pours faster? You get the one you got. If you don't like it, you buy a different one. It is what it is. It's $5. But we're spending, government grants for stuff like that, and even more silly, petty stuff. Um, it's open, it's open knowledge if you actually look for it. What our taxpaying dollars are going to is on some of the things is that's one of the ones that's always I shook my head on. I remember seeing that like it was $250,000 they spent on which ketchup flowed the fastest. Who gives a rat's tail? I know I don't. I'm gonna get the one I like. I'm gonna get the one that tastes the best to me. That's all I care. You know, it, it. Who cares if it flows a little faster? This one's a little runnier. Some people like it that way. Some people don't. Just you try them all, and silly stuff like that. Who cares? Really, true. Who cares about that? But somebody did, and somebody use it to make some money. Well, I can get 5 bottles on a tray and sit there in my kitchen, I guess, and figure it out. Hey, pay me $200,000. I'll do it now. That's what it's about. Let me spend $100 on ketchup. Buying all these different brands and trying it multiple times, and for about a week, and then I could average it out and tell you exactly which one is which. Hell, pay me $200,000 to do that for $100 worth of material in a few hours. But that's kind of what I have on this one. It's a small one. It's kind of a short one. I've been trying to do probably 30-minute podcast, but this one's going to be a little shorter, and that's okay. It don't have to be long on all of them. I just want everybody to stay safe. Like I said, this was on my brain, on my heart. I want people to pay attention. And I said, watch. The next year or so, you're gonna see a lot. If we mess around and have a big earthquake, all them things are coming crumbling down. Our infrastructure will be gone. It'll all be crumbling down. Sad but true. Sad but true. But I appreciate y'all. If you got all the way to this point, I appreciate you listening. Just throwing out thoughts in my head today. Please like and subscribe, share. Still trying to build this up a little bit and see what I can do to help. If I, as always, if I help one person, that's worth it. It's all that matters. If I can help one person in all of this and help somebody get to where they need to be, I've done what I'm supposed to do. So I appreciate y'all, and y'all be good, and y'all keep it on, and peace and chicken grease. Y'all be good.